way, but you're never gonna be me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another exciting edition of the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Mr. William D. Morgan, and right now we are online with the cast of thousands tonight, including the return of one Cat Holler. Good to have her back. Also, I got my man, and we're going to bring Cat back in here real quick. What's going on, Cat? Good to have you back.
Not much was going on.
Chilling. Then bring in the comic book lord, my man Tyler. Tyler, what's up?
Hey, happy to be here for another night of the Gauntlet.
There we go. And last but certainly not least, the man who has planned this show out and has done this with me for multiple years. Remember my man is Shaw. Shaw, what's up?
What's up? How you doing, everybody?
Doing good.
Man, y'all, I think it's just incredible. And we'll probably get into it a little bit later. But it's just incredible how awesome Power World has just like destroyed the Pokemon community. This is just hilarious.
It's not even a Pokemon ripoff. It's I saw a TikToker described it as a Amazon trial video game because you just put people to slave labor. So there you go.
I mean, you can do everything in this. You can do everything in this game.
Capture humans and put them slave.
Yeah, it's more like if you are going to compare this to a Pokemon game, it's not a traditional. It's more Pokemon League Arceus than it is anything else. Mm-hmm. So, if you are going to compare it to a Pokemon game, it'd be that one. The only thing I've heard that some people don't like, they don't like to build.
The Minecraft element to it. Yeah.
Or the Fortnite element, so to speak, that a lot of people don't like to build. So that's the only complaint I heard about it from some people. But other than that, it's cool.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Sometimes there's more to games than like battle. Sometimes you want to log in, you want to play, you want to like decompress with your game, but you don't want to be battling. So like, why not go and build?
Right. Yeah. It gives you something to get to how to take your mind off the building, take your mind off the capturing and battling part.
Well, and if you level up your stuff high enough and you have your base set up just right, a lot of your materials you'll need, people will gather for you, so you don't have to like go seeking it sometimes, which is nice.
Yeah. All right, so now that I get my little soliloquy out the way, let's go ahead and jump into the show. Let's go ahead and start with all our news and everything like that. Let's go. All right, Shaw, you are the captain of the news and topics train. What we got going on for tonight?
Yes, sir. All right. So, first off, we're going to talk about the finale of What If. What if Stephen Strange intervened? Anybody see the episode?
I didn't.
I'm sorry.
All right. So, Captain Carter goes up against Strange Supreme, get a big fight. We see a whole lot of different characters from stuff we've seen, stuff we haven't. Like a really cool version of the Hulk with angel wings and stuff. I want to see that happening later. We get a really big fight and everything ends. What do you guys think?
I like the episode. How he sort of kind of took himself out at the end. I kind of like that. But the dude who made me sick throughout this whole series was a damn Watcher.
What do you mean?
He just I don't get the point of the Watcher. He watches, but he doesn't intervene. So if you're not going to intervene or help or try to change something, what's the freaking point?
In season 1, he did intervene, if I remember correctly.
He did toward the end.
Yeah, mm-hmm. So in season 2, does he not intervene? I haven't finished season 2, so has he not intervened at all?
He offers to send Captain Carter back a couple of times, but that's it.
She refused.
Yeah.
Okay. So really, he's playing more of just the Twilight Zone narrator throughout the season.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the Watcher's role really is to be the creepy guy that watches. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, they just watch and record history
Yeah.
and acknowledge it.
Narrate what if.
mhm.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of also the funny thing when you think about it, because a lot of the What If comics never dive into the Watcher, and so the Watcher is always in the main universe typically. So this would make a lot of sense that you would bring in the Watcher to talk about What If universes. So that's really a cool concept.
Yeah.
It's a cool way to bring a character that no one cares about.
Yeah, because I don't know.
At least in comic book wise.
I don't know anybody who loves the Watcher. Ooh, okay, I got to get this episode because the Watcher's in it.
Yeah,
I got to get this book or this series because the Watcher's in it.
The
No.
Watchers are really more. They're there for background.
Yeah.
So they're a side character. Like, you're right. Yeah, no one's gonna pick up the comic because, oh, what does the Watcher say or do? Because that's not the role of the Watchers. I mean, it's kind of like if you watched X-Files for the Smoking Man,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Like, he was there. He like towards the end, he was a little bit more active,
Mhm.
but most of the time, he just kind of like showed up, dropped something off for Mulder, and went about his way.
Yeah.
I hate to say this. I really, really do, and I can't believe I'm saying it. I like Tails more than I do the Watcher.
Hey, though, I love the voice actor for the Watcher, though.
Yeah. At least Tails does stuff. He just don't fight. As soon as he builds it, all right, dude, I'm out. See you. So,
Yeah.
what's up, Janae? What's going on with you? How you doing tonight? Appreciate you being in the chat. Hope the family and everything's doing okay.
All right, we got some promos for season 3 of What If.
Oh,
Picture
cool.
number 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think that's Bucky in the back. I think.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
No, I mean, it could be easily be Bucky. It looks like it from this angle.
It could be him. It could be him.
Well, I'm already sold on that picture.
Yeah, that looks cool.
And I was like, is this going to be Pacific Rim with Captain America? I'm down.
Yeah, Gundam X Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm ready to see it. That's something probably already happened.
Yeah, that's probably from that they released a clip of season 3 as well, which I think this of the two of them just driving on an interstate of some sort. Probably for the same one, probably.
But you know he ain't getting eaten because he got a mask on. Plus he's not a Titan. So
Yep.
all good. All right.
All right. Next. Let's go next.
Gundam.
Okay, so the Marvels will be hitting Disney Plus on February 7th finally. What are y'all thoughts?
I'll be excited to watch it again.
I
I
haven't
never had
watched
an
it.
issue with the movie except for that princess scene.
The what scene? Oh,
The princess scene.
I mean, yeah. Kind of, yeah.
I didn't like that at all.
It was funny though.
I didn't like that scene at all. And it was a total rip. And you knew it was a total rip.
Yeah, could have been better.
Plus, I can't stand Brie. So, you know. If it was one of the other characters, I might have liked it, but it was Brie. Nah, I'm good, cuz.
Yeah, I'm with Janae. We'll finally get around to watching it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had fun. I enjoyed it. I like Kamala Khan character. So like,
Yeah.
Man, let me tell y'all, one time I just woke up one morning out of bed. I'm not even up 2 minutes, and here comes Disney Plus. Just sidewinding my account for $139.99. You know, good mother.
The year.
Yeah. Remember when the year thing was like 60 or something?
Yeah, when they first started, it was like, they had a special package to get a year for
You know,
$30-$50. Yeah.
You know, good mother. Make me sick, man. I had to scissor that out. I ain't want D Grim to get me.
You need to get like the box that protects when you speak.
Oh yeah, so you can't read my lips.
Yep.
Get a big censor bar right there, censored. Yes, that pissed me off, man. But it's all good. It's all good. At least you still get everything to Disney and Marvel, so it's all good.
Well, Hulu too now, right?
I didn't think Hulu was included in that.
So, I know on my Disney Plus it shows up. So if you go to the Hulu on the main menu of the Disney Plus, if you scroll over, because there's Disney Plus, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic, to the right, the far one on it should say Hulu.
I'm gonna check on that.
But it's not all their content.
No, you're right. It's not all.
Yeah,
but,
you have to pay like
supposedly in the
$2
future it will be,
extra
supposedly, won't it?
bundle.
Oh, you have to pay more? Okay.
Yeah, well, you can. So, like,
It's only like
I
$2.
think it may have a few of their originals, but it doesn't have their full content. But that way, if you had the whole bundle with Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN, et cetera, you can all watch it through one app.
Right. Yeah. She said Hulu party.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think I don't know for sure, but I think Disney Plus might be attempting to try and do what Amazon and Apple already does, which is like run everything through one app.
Did you say there's no anime on Disney to watch, Janae?
I mean,
not really. We couldn't
there's
think about it.
just only through the Hulu.
Yeah.
I'm watching Gurren Lagann on it.
Yeah.
I love Gurren Lagann. Gotta love that.
Okay, some anime. Okay, I got you. Okay.
Right where this dude's about to die.
All right. What else we got coming up, show?
Speaking of streaming services, we just got the full trailer for the Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix. Anybody see it?
It cut out. What was that?
Yeah,
I didn't.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action Netflix.
Oh, the trailer for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the
I didn't
trailer.
get a chance to see it yet.
Let me go down to my notes for it. We're going to see the Siege of the North, of the Air Temple. There were some chocobos. I don't remember their names, but I'm just going to call them that because that's what they basically are. We got June and her Shirshu. Got to see Heibai and his trying to blow up everything for him. We saw the air scooter. Sokka's actually funny. Shirtless Ozai, they know what they was doing. Big change.
Gotta get that fan service. Gotta get the fan service.
Yes,
yeah, we do.
Exactly. The mechanists are going to be in Omashu, which is a big change. Got to see the Blue Spirit, and we got to see Boomy and some good bending.
Cool.
I'm optimistic. The trailer looks good. I mean, the trailer looks leaps and bounds better than the live action that we shall not discuss.
What? What's that? Are you talking about? What?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What? And I think they did some good casting choices versus the last time.
Yeah.
Really, the last time the only character that looked like the character was Aang, the one that everyone knows, the Airbender one with the arrow on his head.
Yeah.
The Avatar.
Yeah, the Avatar. Yeah, sorry. This is not one that I follow. I just remember how horrible the first one was.
Yeah.
But really, that was kind of what they focused on. Where this, I think, is going to be a little better rounded, and have some more of the lore. Hopefully, let's keep our fingers crossed that Netflix is going to do it right, like they've been doing other animes and mangas.
Yeah, we got hope.
Hope.
Let's put 50-50 with how
Hope.
well Netflix. That's 50-50.
Yeah.
All right.
They did trash Cowboy Bebop, but other than that, their track record's been improving.
Yeah.
I just mean in general when they adapt things but this is just me personally. I'm excited to see what is it, Paul? I can't remember his last name. The guy who's going to play Iroh.
I forgot his name. Yeah.
Is Paul Sun Hyung Lee or something like that? Or
yes,
I've just grown attached to him after his run on Star Wars as well as his his Kim's Convenience.
Right.
He's just wonderful. So I'm like, okay, I'm just happy to see him.
Yep. Speaking of trailers, we also got the trailer for the final season of Star Wars: The Bad Batch. It will be streaming on February 21st. with a 3-episode premiere. We got the full episode list. Picture number 10, please.
Give it. Come on. There you go.
Yeah, so
I need to go and watch The Bad Batch.
Yeah, I have not watched it either. I've heard
I gotta
it's good.
get around to watching season 2.
Yeah. Well, I think my thing was like, and this is gonna sound horrible because I'm a really big Star Wars fan. Like, I've got tons of Star Wars stuff. I have Jar Jar Binks collectibles. Like, I mean, I'm that level Star Wars fan.
Oh, I think you might have upset someone because you said Jar Jar Binks. So there's probably a huge community that said you're not Star Wars now. I mean,
that's fine. I mean, if they can all tune in and watch and tell us that in the comments, that would be fabulous. But I don't know. I kind of got burnt out on all the Star Wars shows and movies. Just like there was no build-up. It was literally just one right after the other. To the point of I was just like, I mean, I can turn on Disney Plus at any point in time, and it's Star Wars all day long.
Yeah,
there's a lot of Star Wars shows.
But I've heard good things about Bad Batch, so I mean, maybe I will try and go and catch up on it before the final season starts.
Yeah. One thing in the trailer that's been talked about is the return of Ventress.
Yes.
Whom I do not remember dying. Apparently she died and isn't dead anymore or something.
I believe it was in Rebels.
Okay.
Rebels and
I didn't see all the Rebels. Okay.
Yeah, neither did I. I mean, I've had conversations with the Sith Dominion about Ventress, and I think it was brought up that her defeat happened, I believe, sometime in Rebels. But I could be wrong.
Oh, okay.
But then Palpatine came back, so I mean.
Yeah, well, but Ventress also came from the Witches of Dathomir. So she has a little bit of that magic component as well. So maybe that's how that's going to work. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Similar to Star Wars, apparently there's a rumor that Hayden Christensen will be voicing Shadow in the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie. What are y'all thoughts?
I mean, I'm good to see him finally getting some love. I mean, he got a lot of he got a lot of hate that he didn't deserve back in the day. So I'm glad that he's getting back at it. Kind of like Brendan Fraser, right? Making a comeback.
Yeah, that's awesome to see.
Yeah,
well, see, Brendan Fraser was outed by Hollywood for BS stuff. Hayden Christensen was attacked because Star Wars fans are so toxic and negative.
Yeah.
Now that's a fact.
Yep. Definitely.
Feels like anything geek fandom can get that way now, it seems like.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to Percy Jackson, episode 7. Anybody see the episode?
I did.
I did not. I gotta catch up.
I was a bad panda. I didn't watch it.
Bad panda.
All right, good sir. What did you think of the episode?
The pacing in this show is so just like it was great. The episode was great, but the pacing just, again, knowing that there's only one episode left of this season, I'm like, what? Like, they end it with starting a new quest. Like, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but it's great. But yeah, the pacing. Now looking back at how the show has been set up over the last several episodes, there are definitely episodes I think you took way too long to do if you were going to like speed this up this way.
Yeah. One thing. So, maybe this is just me being whatever. Shouldn't the gates of Tartarus be at the end of the River Styx? Meaning, there's no way that this dude should be able to just.
Nope. You're right. This show is making me want to reread the book again because it's been so long since I've read it, and I'm like, there's definitely scenes or moments that I'm like, I don't know if that's how that happened.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Fun. Like the actor who played Hades did a fun job.
Yeah, he's looking good.
Let's get a show.
Yeah. Next up, and just scroll down a little bit. All right, picture number 11, 12, and 13, please. You have Avatar side budgets. You can adapt one video game into a movie. Where are you adapting?
Like Avatar Blue People Avatar budget?
Yeah, Blue People Avatar, yeah. That
So
kind of
unlimited money budget. Gotcha.
Yeah, basically.
Ooh, into a movie though. See, that's where you lose me because, like, I like really long.
You know,
Yeah, honestly, I would probably go with Bioshock. I think you could do the Bioshock
Ooh,
franchise
yeah, that's a good one.
into a movie.
That's gonna be a Netflix one.
Like,
Is the
even if it was
Bioshock
like a
show still
3-hour Avatar length movie, I think you could get enough of the story to where enough people would understand what was going on with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's only 3 games. So an
Yeah,
hour per area, so to speak.
Well, you could even just do each. Well, you could do like 3 Bioshock movies.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
could. With an Avatar size budget, you could.
Yeah, you could. You really
Yeah,
could.
you could. You really could.
I mean, I would say Bioshock. I think Bioshock would
That's a good one.
adapt really well.
That's a trilogy right there.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Yeah.
that's what you'd have to go with, in my opinion. But what do you guys think?
I just because I don't even. I argue that I want this to be a TV show more than a movie, but I am such a Gears of War nut that anything to see something Gears of War on the big screen would just make me so happy. But here's my money. I don't care what you're doing, how bad it is. Here's my money.
I want Streets of Rage, damn it. But I'd rather have it more into a TV show than a movie.
I want Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. Like, really good. Not
Like
the bullshit.
done
No, I was
right
like,
way?
you got that.
There was so much potential what they could have done with that movie.
Mhm.
I'd redo that.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right. Page 12.
All right.
I think we did this picture before.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I vaguely remember us doing this one.
Yeah, I'm in the Dragon Ball universe.
Yeah, I'm in the Demon Slayer one. I guess.
Yeah, I'm in Demon Slayer too. Demon Slayer for life.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah.
2 of these have to go.
All right, 2 have to go. What are you choosing?
Egg rolls can go for
Crab and
me,
egg rolls, maybe.
and crabs can go for me.
Yeah, I was about to say like egg rolls and crabs because like I mean I couldn't get rid of wings.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
get rid of tacos.
Wings and really good burgers,
Pizza,
like a burger
yeah.
stand.
I mean,
Or where
I
is
could egg roll, man. I mean, I live in New York. Like, you can go to any Chinese
Egg
spot.
rolls are like a waste of time to me. To
I
get food, you gotta eat
go
like
with
four. To
crab and
get food, you gotta
shrimp.
eat like
I'm
4 of them.
seafood person.
To get food, you gotta eat like 4 of them.
Dude, oh, that's right. You haven't had Texas wings. Like we have mutant chickens here.
Chickens.
Mhm.
Are they clucking back at you?
Sometimes.
They're the
You're like,
sidekick of the
that thing just
X-Men.
cluck at me. Come out here.
They're the sidekick of the X-Men. They're the X-Men mascots. Mutant chicken. Mutant
Cat's
chicken.
out there doing a link on these chickens or Mario and throwing them over
Mutant
cliffs. and
chicken,
stuff.
boy. Charles
Yeah.
and David trying to recruit all of them right now. Mutant chicken. Hey.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Chickens. What?
Yeah.
I would change it. You can only save 2 coins you save.
No.
If I can only save 2,
Yep.
Pizza and tacos.
The rest is wiped out completely. Which 2 would you
Tacos
save?
and fries.
Pizza and tacos for me.
it'd be burgers and hot dogs for me. Burgers and hot dogs.
I need me some tacos.
I need car fries because I only ever eat French fries in the car, so they're car fries.
That's
Once I
like
get
the worst
home,
place
get
to
it.
eat them because then you have French fries hidden in the car forever.
I guess frozen pizza for me. I'm from New York.
Yeah.
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 All
Sean
right,
needs to buy us all pizza from New York.
There you go.
Mhm.
All right, let's go to picture. We did 12, 14.
Sure.
Hold up. Hold on.
One from each
Pick
one.
one. Each
Whoa. Damn. Meatball sub,
Yeah, I definitely do meatballs up.
chicken tenders, buffalo sauce, and Dr. Pepper.
I'd probably do everything you just said, but I would choose maybe the boneless wings.
See, I'd go steak sub, buffalo wings,
Mm.
ranch dressing, and orange crush.
Meatballs, bonus wings, ranch, because I'm not doing no damn blue cheese, and Philly brisk.
All right.
Used to always have brisket see back in the day.
All right. What's next up? What's next up, my friend?
Give me a sec. All right, we got some news about Supergirl casting.
Hold on.
Year 5.
Hold on. I just saw Janae's comment.
No, with Percy, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, go ahead, Shaw.
Yeah, picture number 5, we got some news about the casting for Supergirl. They got it down to these two actresses. What are y'all thoughts?
I don't want neither one. I want Melissa.
Molly was in the recent Game of Thrones thingy. She played the younger version of the main chick, I think.
Oh, is that who she is?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Meg, I'm trying to remember where I know her from. I know her from something, I can't remember.
I don't want neither one of them.
Yeah.
I want Melissa back. Why they hating on Melissa?
Superman. It's a Superman spinoff, so I mean, I'm kind of on the fence about how good it's going to be. So I mean, I don't have a preference on that one, to be honest.
Well, I don't know, Kathy, you saw a while back. I actually went and read the storyline that Gunn's trying to adapt, and there's potential in that story.
Yeah, potential.
She was an American Housewife, Shaw. Meg Donnelly.
Well, I've never seen American Housewife.
I mean, she was an American Housewife. Yep.
Sounds like I don't know why you
Yeah,
thought
something.
I never seen it.
For some reason, Supernatural comes to mind, but I don't know. Maybe she's in that. Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't want neither one of them. Bring my girl back.
Yeah.
Bring Melissa
All right.
back.
We also
Free
got
Melissa.
a sneak peek of what Superman's going to look like. Picture number 6. Yeah, those were revealed recently. What are y'all thoughts?
Trying to combine like the Henry Cavill as well as like the classical like style of him, I think.
Yeah, they got that curl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That suit reminds me of when they did Batman back in like the late 90s.
Don't go there, cat.
No.
Don't go there, cat. Don't go there, cat.
Bill's like, stop it.
You know the suit I'm talking about, William.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, hey, cat. At least the suit got abs.
Well, I mean, at least the suit has abs. But I mean, they didn't have that problem with Henry Cavill because Henry Cavill had abs.
Exactly.
But I mean,
exactly.
You know how he got those abs? By getting on all those raids on Warcraft.
Damn.
I
Damn.
don't know. Like, I'm torn because it looks so cheesy. I mean, now mind you, as a theater kid, I understand that by the time you like add all the lights and the finesse and everything, it's gonna like probably look normal.
Yeah. Well, these
But,
are definitely
like-
low res picture quality too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
this low res picture is like below soap opera quality, and
I bet this thing broke. Oh,
Below
no.
soap
like
opera.
picture probably.
yeah,
Below soap
I don't
opera.
know, man. Like, I'm
Sorry.
conflicted.
Yeah.
Like if you really wanted Henry Cavill that bad, why didn't you just recast Henry Cavill?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hating on my dude.
I
We
do
want to
feel
move
like,
forward. We want to move forward with other people.
Well,
well,
here's
then
the
why
thing.
you get a guy that looks like Henry Cavill's stunt double?
Yep.
Here's the thing, though. Here, two Guns defense. Sorry for my thing that my laptop on just broke. So I'm like, this is fun. Like it's not necessarily that Gunn wanted to replace Cavill. I think he would love to continue with Cavill because he's someone who's driven for the part. He's someone who loves the character, and he's someone who looks the character. But he's trying to build a new universe, the startup, that makes sense because the old everything in the last 10 years has not made sense. And unfortunately, the general public is not smarter than a 5th grader, and so they are not going to be able to.
Bro, that old show.
They're not going to be able to put the two. They're going to be like, oh, well, this is part of the same universe. It's the same actor, right? They're not going to be able to change. They can't do it. They won't. Their mind will not be able to change it. And so
Right.
he has to do something simple for the simple-minded.
Makes
I
sense.
mean, I don't
Gotta write
disagree
that
with
shit
you
down.
there, but
I
I'm
got to write
like,
that down.
so let me get this right, and I'm sure this isn't the case. So like, because Henry Cavill does his own stunts, but I'm like, so you hired his like lesser muscular stunt double to play Superman in your next movie.
They also got a cheaper rate. I mean, they could have.
Well, yeah.
Right.
But then they had to
Say
pay the
that
extra so they
again.
could build the abs into the suit. I mean,
Say that
Maybe-
again, Ty. You have to do simple
Yeah,
things for the simple-minded.
Mm-hmm.
I got to write that shit down. Hold on. I got to write that down. Well, that might be, I might be able to turn that into a good pickup line. All right.
All
One
right.
more, and then I know Tyler got some stuff he wants to bring in. Go ahead, Shaw.
No, worries, yeah.
No, go ahead.
Hmm?
Just about to toss it to you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Just had some fun comic book news stuff going on. There's some
Go ahead.
interesting things happening in the comic book universe. I wrote some awesome stuff down. So this year, there is a reason why I kind of brought this up is I had someone recently ask me at a comic book shop why, there's a lot of different variant covers right now of like Wolverine. You'll go and see Spider-Woman has a Wolverine cover. Why? Guardians of the Galaxy has a Wolverine cover. Why? And why did it say 50? Well, this year is the 50th anniversary of Wolverine. Wolverine first appeared in the Incredible Hulk back in oh gosh, I just had it 50 years ago, right? But essentially, we're celebrating that. But there's also another team that's being celebrated, which I doubt we'll get variant covers of, but I hope we do. Alpha Flight is celebrating 45 years.
Yeah.
So, like, these are two kind of relatively big things in the comic book universe that are kind of celebrating a milestone to be how long they've been around. So, I think that's pretty cool. Alpha Flight was a interesting comic in general, just because when it was created only to be I think they showed up in Uncanny X-Men 130, I think. I'm wrong there, but they were just created to be someone that could survive an X-Men fight. Mm-hmm. And then, like, because of like the success of their them showing up, Marvel was like, hey, we want you to write this guy their own storyline. No one wanted that, but at least the writer didn't. But like, it ended up being relatively successful. They had a line all the way up till 1994. And then they kind of, since 1994, have kind of been hit and miss for the past, decade and a half or two. I jokingly say I was born in 1994, so they probably just, couldn't compete with me. But another fun thing going on in the universe too, which has kind of caused a little bit of like some argument with the comic book community. X-23's character. So she. I have not read the full storyline, but basically it seems like at one point in time, she goes into the vault, which is a place that the time works differently. And she aged. She was there for 300 years. She's come out of it, and she has taken on a new name. She doesn't really want to be X-23 or Wolverine anymore. She's going by the name Talon. Not a lot of people are kind of happy about taking on the name Talon, but she also just recently, her and a character named Cinch. How do you say his name? Cinch. He's another mutant character. Those two are dating. Well, those two are trying to steal a bomb from the High Evolutionary, and the High Evolutionary just murdered Talon. Straight up vaporized her, and so her consciousness was saved in Cinch. So that's kind of a different. Some people are kind of confused how that's going to play out, but essentially her consciousness of X-23 has been stored into someone else's body, but she's been vaporized and murdered, which is kind of a new thing for how they're going to do the X-Men, because essentially anytime
totally
X-Men,
not new, bro.
Well, new in the sense of how they've been trying to bring them back, because essentially how they were bringing them back.
Ever heard of Psylocke? Ever heard of Psylocke?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this whole thing of her dying, coming back, having consciousness split between her and this other character. There's a reason why she's an Asian woman and has her brother, Captain Britain.
No, I know, but I mean, like, typically, didn't they usually have a body or some form of like DNA left over?
Not
when
always.
They brought them back.
Not always. I think one time there was some sort of reality altering things to give her a body or something.
Oh, well, then maybe I just know in this situation how the Immortal X-Men has been bringing everyone back is typically they have the body or they have Trace. They don't have anything right at the moment, so they won't at this moment. They don't have the way to bring back X-23 at this moment. So that leaves the question how they will bring that character back.
Did she not leave a brush around? Like, she's got long hair. Like, get the DNA from her brush.
Well, I mean, you guys take since it is Wolverine, you can just go back and get Wolverine. But the only other thing that I think is kind of cool, and I've actually, it's new, it's old news, but it's kind of new news. So we have talked about it before. On there was a What If comic from like 1988, I think, or something like that. Maybe it was 98. Sorry, 1998. A What If comic where we got introduced to a character named Sarah Rogers, who was the daughter of Captain America and Rogue. That was originally the first and only appearance of her. However, she actually just 2 months ago made a second appearance in the comic book universe.
Damn.
And weird that she showed up again, but in the Scarlet Witch comics that she was going to just ended back in December, Scarlet Witch was jumping around and she jumped multiverses because she had a distress call, and sure enough. And I think I sent you the picture of that character if you wanted to pull that up, Will. Just so you can see her in the Scarlet Witch comic.
Give me a second.
Sure. I'm just kind of excited to see more of this character and the randomness of this character randomly showing up twice now.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was out of nowhere. And this character, again, is a character I think I would love to know more about. She has Rogue's powers, Captain America's powers, and by having Rogue's powers, she has Miss Marvel's, or Captain Marvel, however you want to say at the time's powers. And then she's wielding not only Cap's shield, but also Thor's hammer. This is a powerhouse character that I think I would love to see them do more of. I want to see more of this character. She's worthy. She has the hammer. So, like, she's something worth talking about, I think. I don't know. So, again, I just thought it was an interesting thing. A character that we've lightly talked about from the 90s who just randomly showed up 2 months ago as her second appearance ever in the Marvel comics. So, I don't know. Just thought that was really cool. Maybe this is Marvel's way of trying to test the waters to see if they'll bring her in What If later on.
Doesn't Rogue have Wonder Man's powers right now?
I don't know. I'd have to look. The most recent thing she just did was surviving a bomb with Deadpool.
Okay,
but that was just some fun comic book news for you guys.
Cool. All right,
y'all go ahead and pick it back up. But thank you, Ty.
So they just released that they're adding Joker as a playable character to the Suicide Squad game. Have any of y'all been playing that game, or y'all interested in? What y'all think?
I know I know Ambrose has. I haven't played it yet.
Oh gosh, I
haven't played it yet.
Nope, I'm gonna drop my camera because this thing's falling apart. I apologize.
We good. All
right. Let's see what else we got here. The Tomorrowverse producers have said that after the third part of the Crisis of Infinite Earths, there will be no longer another animated universe, since the following animated projects will belong to James Gunn. What are y'all thoughts on that?
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, so they're giving James Gunn the animation too?
Yeah, because James already planning on doing animation, like Three Commandos and get what the other animating stuff he's doing.
So he's gonna have control over all of their animations. What they're saying?
Yeah, well, because the only animated movies that are set for DC are going to be the ones he's doing. So there's no animated DC animated universe anymore.
So they are really definitely trying to make everything as one. That could. I mean, there's potential for that to be really cool if it's done correctly. I don't know if it can be done because even Marvel hasn't necessarily done that correctly. So I'm not sure, but there's potential for that. There could be cool stuff if you're gonna cross them.
So here's my concern. DC live action, their track record right now is trash.
Mhm.
It's a
Straight
dump
trash.
fire. But their animation, like, when it comes to their animation, it's like, you watch things and you see, like, the heavens open up and angels sing.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, are we about to have, like, a dumpster fire and, like, a shit show get married and have this just turn into a whole entire, like, disastrous downfall for DC on both fronts?
Right.
God, I hope not.
And that's not, like, you guys know me. I'm normally pretty much like, oh, it sounds like it's got some good potential, but I'm kind of like, oh, DC, girl,
Well,
don't make deals when you're drinking. Don't don't. This is the tequila talking, right? Like, this sounds like it has potential to be really disastrous for DC, in my opinion.
It's definitely high risk, high reward situation. Like, it's you're right. I do agree that DC, when it comes to animation, typically has a very nice track record. However, I will say, as someone who has watched a lot of DC animation, I do feel like in the last 10 years, it has exploded in a way that is almost hard to follow, because there's so many of the animation, like, movies that have come out that I'm like, oh wait, is this connected to that? I don't know. Is this part of it? So it almost feels a little like, spray and pray and hoping that something lands. And so I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's interesting.
Yeah, I looked it up, Ty. She does have Wonder Man's powers.
Oh, okay.
She has, even though he's been released from her body, possibly permanently, assuming a 1-to-1 comparison between the two power levels, she may still possess ionic energy form, supreme strength, speed, stamina, agility, durability, reflexes, flight, and presumably immortality.
Yeah, well, that's probably coming from the Deadpool situation, because of the whole, she was taking a bomb away from the city, and then they threw Deadpool to her, and they legitly, in the comic, blow up together, and we see them both blow up, but they just happen to grab each other's hand, and so they, like, reform their body after being blown up, holding hands. I don't know. I guess at this point, Rogue is just like, whatever we want to give her at this point, because she just touches someone and they're like, okay, well, maybe she'll hold their power for a day, or maybe she has their power for the rest of life. I don't know.
Well, at least she can turn it on and turn it off.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Control now.
Yeah, she has control of it now. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, Shaw, what's up next?
All right. Picture number 8. Pokemon with guns.
Pokemon with guns.
Come here.
Sold over 1 million copies in just 8 hours.
So I'm still playing it on Game Pass, but someone told me, I don't know if this is true. Someone said you only can do it for a limited time on Game Pass. Is that true?
I haven't tried it yet. Maybe I'll check it out tomorrow.
I might check it out. I hadn't checked it out yet. But I might check it out tonight in the morning when I get home from work.
Yeah, I've been doing it on Game Pass. It is addicting. It's fun. It's interesting. I definitely think there's a lot of cool elements to it, and I can't wait till I level up high enough that I can do some stuff. The world is huge. It's a huge world. It really feels like it. So you'll have some fun exploring it.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead,
A little bit of Doctor Who news. Millie Gibson, who is currently playing the companion, is rumored to be leaving just halfway through the second season. Not this season coming up, season right after. And Varada Sithu, however you pronounce that name, is rumored to replace her. What are y'all thoughts on that?
So is she doing kind of like a, for lack of a better term, like almost like a Martha companion, where it's like she's been here half the season, now she's going to leave and then hop back in maybe like in later seasons?
Well, Martha had a full season, but because season 1's already filmed, that's what we're going to get in March. After that, the season after that is when she's rumored to be leaving halfway through.
Yeah, that's nothing new. It's so weird that news blew up because to me, like, if you've watched Doctor Who, there's companions that have been there a lot less time. And they're like, oh, she's leaving the show. It must be because she's so awful. Or they're leaving the show. This is so news. And I'm like, she's doing 1.5 years, guys. Like, really, that's that's standard. That's standard. I mean, there's a handful of people that go longer. But I mean, even people like Rose Tyler, who was huge, did only 2 years?
Yeah, 2 seasons and then a couple of pop-ups.
Pop-ups. But I mean, again, it's just one of those things where, I don't know, 1.5 years, I don't think is anything to be too frantic about, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. Now let's talk about Halb's Hotel, or however you pronounce it.
Has been Hotel.
Has been, okay. That makes sense.
I don't know if anyone else has watched it or not.
I have not. It looks interesting, and I did not get a chance to check it out, but like, I could kind of see this being up my alley. We watch a lot of like animation in our house.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely am interested to check it out. I just, unfortunately, getting back into the swing of life took over a little bit, so I didn't get a chance to check it out.
I didn't know anything about it until you mentioned it the other day.
I was told by Janae Will that you might not like it.
Really?
Well, she said she was legendary. She said because there's a musical aspect to it.
Oh my god, no, that's how I could.
No, this is a really cool production. I love the creator behind it. The creator actually created a pilot episode on YouTube back in 2019 of Has Been Hotel. It was wonderful. And then the same creator created another show called Hell of a Boss that has been going. And the Hell of a Boss isn't a musical, so you might maybe like that one. But Hell of a Boss takes place in the same universe, and they're both in hell. Has Been Hotel, luckily, though, the creator got picked up by A24 and Amazon, and so they put this 8-episode mini show, and I think it's already been renewed for a season 2, so that's good. I don't know, it's pretty wonderful. I don't know if basically the simple storyline behind it is the main character you see there is Lucifer's daughter. She lives in hell. She's been there in hell. She rules over hell, and she feels bad to all the sinners down there. Typically, one, they're trapped in hell, but also angels once a year come down to hell and slaughter people because they don't want hell to get overrun. They don't want too many demons out there and about. So so she feels bad for her people. So she creates this hotel in hopes to get sinners to repent and find their way to heaven. Obviously, with that, you have a lot of people in hell who think, why would you want to repent? We're in hell for a reason. Like, and then, of course, you have heaven, which I always love elements of heaven, where heaven's maybe not necessarily the good guys.
Oh, wow.
Because, well, heaven doesn't necessarily want sinners back up there.
Right.
And so it's really fun. There's a lot of good, if you know a lot of like history or, when it comes to heaven and hell stuff, there's a lot of cool name drops as well as cool character arcs. That character at the very top there, that angel you see, that's supposed to be Adam, the first man, the first human soul on earth. So he's, that's his angel. But no, it's really fun. I tend to, it's basically a messed up version of Disney because it definitely has some Disney twisted elements to it, and it's really hilarious. It's absolutely a joy to watch. It has some great comedy to it. It's dark comedy in a sense of like, yeah, there might be characters who are, murderers and, creepy Wendigo people, but no, it's great. It's wonderful. The 6 out of the 8 episodes have dropped. The last 2 episodes will be dropping next Friday. I truly, honestly hope the show is more like gets so much love that season 2, 3, and multiple more.
Did you ever watch Ugly Americans?
I'm familiar with it if I did not watch it, no.
Okay, because I was going to ask if it's kind of like the same kind of dark humor you get in Ugly Americans.
Yeah, I since I haven't seen it, I wouldn't know for sure. But again, it's very comedic, but it's not dark humor in the sense of like, oh, everything's dark and, gritty, I guess. It's dark in the sense of like, we can laugh. I think there's a part of hell, there's like Cannibal City. There's, we can, one of the main characters in there is a character named Angel Dust, who is a
18
plus. Angel Dust is I don't know if I can say this on there, but a porn star.
She's an adult entertainer.
Yes, sorry, that. And he's a fun character as well. But no, it's great. It really is a lot of fun. If you were a drama kid, or if you ever liked musicals, or if you ever have sick, twisted humor and love Disney movies, this is just the perfect go-to.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I will have to check it out and get caught up maybe for next.
And they're short. They're super short. They're like
cool.
They're like, I feel like they're like maybe 25-minute episodes.
Oh, okay.
All right, Shaw, what we got next up, man? Appreciate that, Tyler.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we got the release date for Invincible Season 2, the second half of it.
I've been waiting on this.
7.
Nice.
Yep, March
I need
14th.
to get caught up.
Nice.
Random like Invaders. Yep. Well, it has one of the Hell of a Boss has Invader Zim actor. Yeah.
And Janae, you know me well because you know I can't stand musicals.
I wouldn't have told him. I would have just let him be surprised.
But some of the musics are so catchy. It's so catchy.
No.
Oh,
The second I hear that music, I'm gonna throw my damn monitor out.
It's so good. The Hell of a Boss isn't a musical though, so if you wanted to try something like Has Been Hotel without the musical element, go watch Hell of a Boss.
Cool.
I'm a cool question. Is there a character in that show called Alistair?
Alistair, yes, is in Has Been Hotel. Yep.
Because there's some song I found a while ago that mentioned the character, and I was just wondering if
that was the same one. Yeah.
Alistair is the radio demon.
Okay. All right, guys, let's go over to picture number 9. Wicked promo pick number 9.
I heard about this.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if it's real or not, but like, I know this is happening, but I'm not sure if this picture is real.
I get you.
I got you.
Oh, so they did the movie and they're doing it like a trilogy?
I'm not sure. I think it's either supposed to be a 2-parter or which I'm not sure.
Okay.
It
depends on how long that play is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of the musical itself. I've seen it a couple times live. And I mean, I can kind of get behind this. I mean, I'm not seeing anything that makes me like horribly upset. Like, I don't want to gouge my eyes out or anything. Like, I think it looks pretty true to the musical.
It's a fun musical.
Right. We already did pick 14, but pick 15 and 16.
Ooh.
I don't watch Saw, so
It's kind of hard.
It is.
I'm gonna go with Phoenix because he was just he's up there with like the Heath Ledger Joker on level of unpredictability, but he's also very smart.
I still think that's funny that the Joker being smart is actually like a thing that's only happened in the last like 20-ish, maybe 25 years.
Yeah.
It works. It's just funny.
Might be a 2-parter for that movie. I don't know. This is tough.
Yeah. I mean,
well, to be fair, if you're talking about crazy and smart, technically, if you really want to go down to it, down in the left corner there, Demolition Man's
Phoenix.
Yeah, like he was programmed to be smart because of all the stuff they put into him after he came out.
Right.
So like, yeah, he would but I mean, isn't Wesley Snipes' thing is he dies and comes back all the time anyway?
No, his thing is tax evasion.
Well, there's that too. He should have died and avoided that. He could have came right back.
Right?
Damn.
Somewhere Wesley Snipes is like, damn.
Well, you gotta do me like that, cat.
Call it like it is,
I'll
bro.
come back to Blade.
All right. Final pick of the night. Pick number 16.
All right. Captains versus bots.
Is this supposed to be each one, or is it saying a team versus team?
Team versus team, or you can think of each one versus each one.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I mean, you've got Jason Todd.
Yeah, Jason
Ooh.
Todd would mess up Sam Wilson in an instant. That's.
I don't know. Because we talking about because we talking the Sam Wilson with the super soldier Sam?
Are we talking about
Well, there's the comics. He doesn't have the service.
Jason
He gets
Todd,
it, he
who
gets it
will
in the
kill you?
comics. He gets it in comics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
So
does.
are we talking about that Sam Wilson or the MCU Sam Wilson? But the MCU Sam Wilson can't fight for nothing.
It's all comics.
I still
Not
think
Yeah, but you have the crazy factor with Jason
Sam,
Todd.
he'll beat Jason Todd.
Jason's definitely didn't see it.
Jason Todd is definitely a little smarter than Sam Wilson, I would say.
But what
Well,
that's
I
what
wouldn't
that,
say he's smarter. I'd say he has less of a. He cares less.
yeah.
I know which one to say.
Yeah.
Well, he was. That's the thing I always bring up about Jason Todd. People always go to quick to like throw him out, but I'm like, okay, he's one of the very few, and there really is a very few amount of people who go toe to toe with Bruce Wayne and hold their own, and sometimes even get the upper hand. And Jason Todd, because he's willing to go, he's willing to take those cheap shots.
Yeah.
And he also knows, because he was trained by Bruce Wayne, so he knows all of his moves. So he's very well equipped to handle a situation.
But if you go back and look at the comics, Sam beat Cap.
But here's
sure.
the thing, though, and hear me out on this. So my thing with Jason Todd, mind you, I don't know Jason Todd as well as I don't know the Bat universe as well as I know the Marvel universe.
Mm-hmm.
But Jason Todd is that guy that steps into the ring knowing there's no such thing as a fair fight.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah,
where
true.
Sam may be able to beat Cap based on strength, you have the borderline sociopathic tendencies of Jason Todd, who he doesn't care. He's going in to make sure that he walks out.
Or if he's not going to walk out, he's going to make sure neither of you walk out.
Yeah. Very much. He's very much very similar to Frank Castle.
They have different aspects, but yes, very similar.
Different motives, but yeah, very similar tactics. So if you're talking team for team, as long as you don't pair Jason Todd up against Frank Castle, then I would have to go with the Bat Fam. Because I think Jason Todd, basically with everybody except for Frank Castle, he has fewer moral objections to a dirty fight.
Yeah.
Honestly,
win too.
I was gonna say, I think what's funny is I think the best fight here, honestly, which is kind of crazy, but I honestly think it would be Bucky and Damian.
Yeah.
Because like Bucky was like, he has that Winter Soldier knowledge and that fighting tactics, and Damian is also that kind of like trained by the his mother there with the so that would be the most interesting fight, I think.
I think so too. I'm gonna have to go with the Bat family on this one.
Yeah.
It's funny that Frank Castle's part of. It's funny that they choose Frank Castle to be part of the Cap team, and not like U.S. agent or someone. But
right.
No, God, I really want to represent Marvel, but I almost am leaning towards Bat Family in this situation because they probably would work together way better than any of those those four, especially with Frank on the team. Those guys would have issues coordinating.
Yeah, because Frank's not a team player.
Yeah, well, and Sam and Bucky don't always team play either. Sometimes, depending on their storyline. Yeah.
Where the only wild card you have with the Bat Fam is Jason Todd.
Damian's pretty wild cardish.
Yeah, but I think he would fall in line quicker than Jason would.
Dick Grayson's a weak link there.
Yeah.
Nightwing people are like, what?
Hey, no. Dude, that's going to
It's Dick Grayson. As Nightwing, he's totally dope. As Dick Grayson? Nah.
I do think Steve Rogers will be a better motivational like team strategist than Bruce Wayne, because Bruce Wayne would probably be like, I can handle this on my own.
Yeah. This is
Okay,
true.
here's a question for you guys. What if that's Steve Rogers when he's evil, when he's Hydra? What if that's what?
That's what I'm saying.
That
Where
Sam
we-
wouldn't stand a chance at that point.
I mean, where are we taking this? Because if that's Sam Wilson with the super soldier serum, that's huge.
I'm taking it as that's him with the super soldier serum. That's what I'm taking out
Yeah.
as.
Yeah.
Just because that's canon in the comic book universe, and that's comic book illustrations. So I'm taking that. But
Yeah.
I still, again, I really, I'm such a Jason Todd fanboy because of how much I've dug into his past and how much like I hate whenever they like the Gotham Knights video game depicts him as like a himbo. And I'm like, that's not him. Like he's sure he gets rageful and he gets angry and sometimes gets ahead of himself, but he's pretty calculated. Like, so like he'll enter the ring knowing that he has a disadvantage, and he'll bring a way to take the advantage away from Sam.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got Jason versus Sam. Y'all take Jason. We got Dick Grayson versus Frank Castle. Y'all taking Dick.
No, I take Frank on that one.
You take Frank on that one. Okay. Bucky versus Damien. Who y'all taking?
Damien.
Probably
I
Damien.
have to take Damien only because that version of Bucky we're looking at is the Captain America Bucky, so he's probably trying to like be good. And hold back.
Yeah.
I will take Damien in that situation.
And the last one, Steve versus Bruce.
Bruce did win in
Yeah.
DC versus Marvel.
He did win, but you gotta remember that comic was based on fan voting.
I mean, but he also he knows what he's getting into, so he has the prep time.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna go ahead and say Steve here just because of I don't know. I just feel like there's something about Steve, whether I don't know what it is, but like he'd find a way to like talk his way out of the fight situation. Because he'd be like, no, because he'd be like, why do we need to fight? We're both on the same team. We fight for America.
Let's be friends.
Bruce would be like, I don't know what to do with this, and he's like, did your parents not love you too? I have one of those on my team as well. It's okay.
Damn.
I deal with a Tony in my universe, so you got to be that, right?
Damn.
He's like, no, my parents are dead.
And how does that make you feel? You need a father figure, Bruce. Do you need a father figure?
Damn discussion.
I mean, he's old enough to be his father figure.
Yeah.
True that. All right. Let's go ahead and end the show very quickly. What are you guys? I'm gonna go around the room, see what you guys are doing this week. Kat, I'll start with you.
All right. So over at Geek News Now, we have MCU Mondays on Monday. We are going to have the Sith Dominion on Tuesdays. We also have a podcast from the host of War of the Stars, and William, I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the name of that new podcast. What is that one?
He didn't tell me.
Oh.
The only thing I know of, his and his daughter was talking about bringing the Eyes of a Child back.
Oh, we're looking for. Oh, I thought he was doing something with Star Trek. Or am I crazy?
It might be gameplay.
Okay, some Star Trek gameplay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thursdays, as always, we have Cantina Happy Hour, and then make sure that you are right back here with us next Saturday for the Geek Gauntlet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shaw, what you got going on this week, man?
Nothing really. All I'm really doing is I'm gonna be playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and that's kind of it.
Ty, what you got going on, man?
Oh, comic book reading, Pow World, and I'm actually in the process of rewatching. I'm showing someone The Boys. They've never seen it. So rewatching that has been very entertaining.
There you go. Me, getting into Power World and catching up on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I played so much Pokemon, I almost lost my Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Link skill. So I'm getting back in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links and getting to Power World. That can be about it for me. All right.
Cards.
Yes, you have to do even the heart of the cards. I'm also waiting on some stuff to come in. Your boy ordered a Stanley Cup.
Oh, there you go.
Cranberry Stanley Cup. I'm waiting on that to come through. I see my girl Diana always with it. On her streams. She's a Pokemon streamer. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get on this show, dog. Let me show her some love real quick.
Ooh, Slifer. Gotta love my Slifer there. Yep.
I'm trying to get on the show. She's a Pokemon streamer. You catch her on Twitch, and her name is Princess Diana. Yeah. Here she is again.
If we all get Stanley Cups, can we get a sticker of the Geek Gauntlet and put them on our Stanley Cup?
That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. I don't think I hear about that daggone cup, though. You'll spend a lot of money on that damn cup. I spent $60 on that damn cup.
Oh, yeah, but they last forever.
Yeah, that's all I like.
We still buy 200 of them.
I'm just buying this one. That's it for me. Shoot, $40-$50 a pop. That's enough for me. All right. If there is nothing else, we'll say thank you for everybody coming through tonight. We do appreciate you being with us tonight on the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. And we will see you again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. For myself, Kat, Shaw, and Tyler, you guys have a great week and take care.
Peace.